For over 60 years, Hanson Carpet has put the customer first, providing only the finest quality products and service. And Hanson Carpet is so much more than just carpet. We also carry a wide selection of window blinds and shades, and our licensed and insured technicians can service any of your flooring or window covering needs. Browse our huge selection of laminate, carpet, linoleum, vinyl, and tile. Stop by our showroom today or visit hansoncarpet.com. No matter what your project, Hanson Carpet has got you covered.
Transmission of lice occurs from being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Like catching a cold or the flu.
You have guaranteed peace of mind in every bottle of Got Lice because all of our products are completely natural
And organic.
but strong enough to cover all your lice removal needs while being safe and effective. Our professional technicians are specially trained with our exclusive proven technique to successfully comb out head lice. We come right to your home at your convenience.
Whenever you want us.
We bring everything needed to perform a successful and complete comb out while eliminating your head lice. And we leave you with our exclusive complimentary products to use for the next 10 days following our treatment.
For free.
Our technicians also check all family members who have been exposed to lice. Please visit us on our website today at gotlice.co or feel free to call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 646-257-0121.
The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, InRavio can get your message out there. And we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is InRavio.com. InRavio.com.
Hello, welcome to the show. We are two guys and a chick.
Hello.
I am Chuck. This is Bonnie. So what did you do this weekend? Did you have fun?
I had so much rest.
Did you?
Yes. I
Big
did
weekend.
not want to
4th
come
of July
back.
weekend. Well, you know. It's a big weekend. We had a lot of rest. It was a nasty day there on Friday for the 4th.
Well,
but,
yeah,
you
there
know.
was the hurricane out to sea.
Sure.
Which
But
we
we had
get,
fun.
thank
Yeah,
goodness.
we had fun. Had a little bit of rest. Now, the only thing I hate about having that much time off, I come back kind of off my game, you know. I lost my edge. Takes me a day to get the edge back. I'm so round, so I got to make sure if I have an edge, I got to keep it. You know what I mean? Because it'll go right away if I take too much time off. No more edge, gone.
Yeah, well, I understand that one, yes. Yeah, no, I didn't want to come back. I like my time off. I like my rest. But I did come back very tan.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't have skin cancer now. Melanoma.
Oh, sweet death.
Yeah. You say that now, giggles paisano. So, Kev, how was your weekend?
Eventful, to say the least.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. The drama.
Well, what happened was my mom turned 50 back in May.
Right.
And I have two aunts that are twins, and they each turned 40 back in May. But they didn't want to have a party in May. They wanted to have a party in July. So what better time than 4th of July weekend?
Right, okay.
Sounds like a good time to me.
Yeah. They had a party. They had a steel drum band.
Nice.
Cool.
Very cool.
That sounds like fun.
It was. We had piñatas, one for the kids with candy and one for like little shot glass things for the adults.
So there was one for the kids with candy, and there was one with like condoms and sex toys for the adults.
He didn't say sex toys.
No.
No? Darn.
It's the little shot things, like the candies, right?
Yeah.
With the shots in them, the little chocolate ones.
Oh, that's good too.
Yeah, those.
say sex toys.
No? No, that's good too. The little,
you hear back?
The little chocolates, shaped like little bottles with
Yeah.
the alcohol. Yes.
You like that?
Yes, I like those. I like those a lot.
Those are good. Yeah, I do appreciate
It's
it.
funny. My mom teaches, and she had this Russian student, and she used to bring in those chocolate candies all the time, and she had to tell her to stop drinking, like eating them, because it was technically drinking while they were taking class.
Yeah, technically that is drinking. Even though there really isn't very much in them. I can't imagine yet being able to get drunk on those.
You could probably, you know what, I got to tell you. Maybe it's just because they're from Poland,
Yeah.
and maybe the alcohol's a little bit
More potent.
more potent from there. But yeah, you 2 or 3 of them, and you're not eating. I'm a big dude anyway, but yeah, 2 or 3 of those candies, and you're not eating. You got a little buzz going.
I never noticed.
No, huh?
No, but then again, I don't eat them very much because that much chocolate kind of bothers me. I don't like that much chocolate.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just give me the alcohol. Maybe I could just bite the top off the bottle and just suck out the alcohol.
You're gonna be an alcoholic, aren't you? That's gonna be your claim to fame.
Come on, it's fun.
Fun.
No?
No. Okay.
Yeah?
I like the chocolate part.
Okay.
I'm in there.
So then we're perfect. I bite out the tops of the bottle, I take the alcohol, you can have the chocolate.
But I like it with the alcohol too. The whole, the whole gumma sagama. You gotta have the whole thing. You're shortchanging me. What the hell's that?
Yeah, exactly, because I want the booze.
Yeah, I know. I can tell. The booze hound.
That's right.
All right. So, moving right along.
Stupid news time. Okay, this one's not particularly stupid, but it's an ongoing thing that we've talked about before, so it's it's worth mentioning again.
It's stupid.
No, it's not really stupid. It's just kind of silly. In Eau Claire, Michigan, they have a cherry pit spitting contest.
Cherry. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we've
cherry
talked about it in the
pit
past.
spitting. We talked about that. Yeah.
Yes. Well, the Krause family has done it yet again. Believe it or not, they have won the 41st International Cherry Pit Spitting Championship. I don't know how many Krauses there are, but Brian Krause took first place this year with, believe it or not, spitting a distance of 80 feet, 8 inches.
My God.
Yeah. 80 feet.
80 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's all right. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Good job.
His father took second place with a distance of 77 feet, 7.5 inches.
So it runs in the family.
Oh, yes. They've got some serious power.
They're a bunch of pit spitters.
Yes.
Is that what they are?
The third place was 64 feet 8 inches by some non-related person.
Oh, that's...
Believe it or not, last year, the big winner was Matt Krause. Related to them in some way. I don't
Matt,
know
is he
how.
related to you?
The big distance last year.
I heard Matt spits too. Is that true? Yes. Just checking.
Okay. He's classy. Okay.
He's classy.
The first place distance last year, believe it or not, was 41 feet 6.5 inches.
That was the what?
41 feet 6.5.
That was the first place?
That was the first place. This year is 80 feet.
Wow,
8
that's
inches.
quite a difference. What did he do?
Well,
Did he get a tongue extension or something?
maybe he's got a little nitrous down his throat.
I'm thinking what happened was, can I say it? I don't know. Maybe he put
bricked him?
duct. Maybe he put duct. Yeah, maybe he bricked him. You know, just as he's getting. You know what brick him is, right?
That's an old joke.
So I got to tell this joke. This, you know, you're going to be using this at the bar this week. Yeah, I need 10% on everything I give you. We got a non-disclosure on these things. Brickham is this. You buy yourself a camel. Now, the camel's supposed to make it across the desert. You buy the one-hump camel. The guy buys the camel. He gets halfway across the desert. The camel dies. He goes back to the camel guy. He goes, listen, the camel died halfway across the desert. I didn't get the whole way. He says, take this two-hump camel. This two-hump camel will get you all the way across the desert. Takes the two-hump camel, gets 3/4 of the way across.
He took it to the lake and filled it up with water.
He took it to the lake and he filled it up with water. He goes and he gets 3/4 of the way across the desert, and the camel drops dead again. He doesn't get the whole way across the desert. So he goes back to the camel jockey and he's like, listen, what happened? He goes, I'm taking them to the lake, I'm filling them with water, but they're not getting all the way across the desert. He said, when you took them to the lake, did you brick them? He's like, what do you mean brick them? He says, they're drinking water. Just as they're about to stop drinking water, you take 2 bricks, you smash their nuts together, and they go, and they suck in some more water. That gets them across the desert. So, yeah, maybe that's what they did. Just as this guy's getting ready to spit, they bricked him.
We sucked in some more air and then
And spit it out. Yeah, duct tape is crack so that nothing goes the other way.
feed him some beans. When he goes to fart, it comes out the other
That's
direction.
what I'm saying. Whatever, whatever it takes.
No.
I mean, he almost doubled the distance. See,
know.
41 feet I could understand, but 80 feet? Now, do you get to pick your pit?
I don't know.
I mean, could you get a big pit that might be heavier and it'll go further or something?
I'm guessing that they probably got to spit several times.
Spits,
I'm thinking that there was.
but they don't pick their pit. They just grab a cherry and they eat it
I have no
and they
idea.
spit the pit.
We'll
Is that
have
how
to
they
go
do it?
to Eau Claire, Michigan next year to check it out.
When
I
the
don't
guy
know.
wins, do they stick the mic in front of him and he says, I'd like to say, I'd like to thank this car and its crew. Boy, I tell you, they ran great all day.
I don't
I mean,
know.
do they, do the whole NASCAR thing?
I don't know. We'll have to check out the pit spitting contest. Believe it or not, the record for pit spitting is actually more.
Really?
Really, it's 93 feet 6.5
You're kidding.
inches.
Where did that happen?
Same place.
The same place?
Yes, it was by Brian Krause, set in,
Oh
in
my
2003.
God! Come on, it's a fix.
These Krauses, they can
It's a
really
fix.
blow.
I'm telling you. Hey Matt, we might have to send you on location.
Apparently, they're saying that a strong breeze may have accounted for the.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. You don't want to spit downwind.
Well, no, they were spitting into the wind, and they turned everybody around so they
Oh
could
well,
spit
there
with
you
the
go.
wind.
Come on. All right, little pit with a sail on it. Come on. This is Matt Martin reporting live from the pit spitting contest.
So, what do you think the winner won?
A year's supply of cherries.
That would be ideal. No, unfortunately, no. The
A
winner got.
BMW.
I wish. He got tea time at a nearby golf course, a plaque,
A plaque.
a medal,
A medal.
a pair of work gloves,
A pair of work
a
clothes.
drill bit set, and a bunch of gift certificates.
I love it.
This is a highfalutin contest. let me
That's what
tell
we're
you.
saying. Hicktown, USA.
Yeah, well, Eau Claire, Michigan. What can I tell
Love
you?
it. Can't beat that with a stick. You know, if you happen to write the book on how to survive running with the bulls, what's the worst thing that could happen to you?
Die by bull.
Correct. Well, the guy who wrote the book, apparently he got gored by a bull.
Did he get gored in his butt?
But he will run again. He didn't die. Yeah, when you get gored, I don't think that qualifies whether it's the butt or not. It's just you get poked, right?
Yeah, that just means you got poked.
Yeah, well, the horn went through one side of his
Buttocks.
thigh. No, Forrest. The horn went into one side of his thigh and exited the other side. And he pulled it through.
He what, who?
He pulled it out. Oh. But he plans again to run next year. I'm telling you, this guy's he's right in there. He's
Yeah,
a
he's a
former
nutcase.
He's a former Chicago boxing champ. And his name is Hillman. He's a veteran of running with the bulls. I'm thinking he might want to write a second book on how to protect yourself while running with the bulls. Mm-hmm. The bulls, the bears.
Stupid. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, running with...
Would you run with the bulls?
No.
I know Kevin would. Matt, I have to ask, but I think Kev, would you run with the bulls? I knew you would, baby. What about if we sponsored you at Enravio, gave you an Enravio t-shirt and sent you down there?
I need more than a T-shirt. I'd do it, but you're going to have to give me more than a shirt.
What do you need?
What do you got?
A t-shirt.
Hockey equipment? Goalie
Hockey
there you go.
equipment.
The goalie equipment to, cover
How about I
something
give you
goalie.
a shirt made of meat?
No, they won't care.
Like
Make
Lady
sure it's not
Gaga.
a red shirt.
Yeah, it will be a red shirt made of meat, raw meat.
No.
We'll put a lav mic on them and send them down there.
I think what we would need probably is some Valium for his mom.
Yeah, I think that would be. I think his mom would be running right alongside of him. Who you kidding?
Probably.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, mom would be right there. Matt wouldn't run.
My mom would be terrified. My mom would be terrified to watch somebody else run on TV.
Now, Matt, I got to tell you, you could do your own version of running with the bulls.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if it's legal. No, it's probably not. Probably not a good idea.
What?
Well, you get a bunch of studly guys running around with, woodies on, you know what I mean, running with the bulls. You could get gored, I mean, think about it, though. I mean, it almost kind of works. You know what I mean? If you you couldn't really do it in a club or nothing. I wouldn't pass that along to the owners over there, but.
I don't know that you could do it through the streets of Italy either.
No, not in the streets. You'd have to do it somewhere secluded. But, you could do your own little episode of running with the bulls. It's kind of interesting, like a speed dating thing, Well, you see if you like the guy, you know what I mean? You're in, you're out, you know what I'm saying? And then you move along.
God. Oh, you're horrible.
What? I'm just popped into my head, It's not everyone is a winner. I don't come up with gold every time. Just, tossing it out there, build on it. Work on it, massage it, mold it into something nice.
Ugh.
I don't mean that. Come on, get your mind out of the gutter. My God, you guys go right there. Oh,
Okay.
Hard to
So,
work with you guys.
moving right along. High-ranking chow hound Joey Jaws Chestnut.
Joey Jaws Chestnut. Now,
That's his name, Joey Jaws.
he's in the mob.
No.
He sounds like he should be.
No, he's a competitive eater.
That makes more sense. Joey Jaws Chestnut.
Yes.
Why the chestnut part? Does he
That's
like
his
chestnut?
last name.
Oh, really?
I guess his name is Joey Chestnut, and he's called Jaws because he's a winner. He, believe it or not, at a eating competition, dropped to one knee and proposed to his longtime girlfriend before the annual hot dog eating contest. Then packed away 61 francs and buns to hold onto his coveted mustard yellow winner's belt. Believe it or not, he's got a big giant belt.
Nice. Now, this was the one this past weekend?
I think so, yes.
Okay, because the chicks, apparently there was a different chick that won.
Well, that was the women's. Yes.
The women's, yeah.
Yes.
The one that normally wins, she got bumped out by some other little tiny one.
Yes, Miki Sudo.
Yeah.
Yes, the defending champion was Sonia Black Widow Thomas. She lost her title to Miki Sudo, who Sudo had 34 francs and buns.
How many think you could bang down?
2, maybe 3.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. 3, maybe 4. No condiments.
Well, if it's a contest, that's all it's it's a contest, and you're just looking to cram them in there and puke them up later.
I don't know.
Then
I don't
maybe
even think I
4.
could make that happen. I don't even think I could do 10.
Oh no.
I don't think I could make it. Kev, are you good at the hot dog thing? You think you'd be able to make that happen?
Maybe with practice.
Yeah?
I mean, like, if you practice eating enough, you will expand your stomach eventually.
But
yeah.
what I don't
Well,
understand is
I've
how
been
they
working on it for several years, I'm aware.
I mean, in a competitive way, not like.
Yeah, no, I get you.
How are these
pleasure.
people not huge, though? That's what I don't understand. They're not enormous. He ate, 61 hot dogs with buns.
That's crazy. That's a lot of hot dog.
And the guy weighs like half of me.
Does he? He's a thin guy. Oh, the skinny guy, yeah.
How is that possible?
All right, Kev, work that out. Put that on your calendar. We'll send you that. We'll get a T-shirt for Kevin.
Believe it or
Get him
not,
down there. And a T-shirt of meat, too. You get him hot dogs.
the girl he proposed to is also a competitive eater, believe it or not.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know if that's a sport I really want to be in.
I
I'm trying
know
to
it's
go
a
the
sport
other
I
way.
don't want to be in.
Matt, do you think you could do the hot dog thing?
I'm just not a huge hot dog fan.
Really?
no.
Okay.
They're
Not
okay.
for the pie eating contest, no. But like, I mean, for you, it would be a burger contest. You'd be
Oh,
right
yeah.
on board, yeah.
Yeah, we're there.
You know what really throws me on the whole thing?
Burgers, I
What I
get that.
really don't like about it is they dip the hot dogs in water.
Yeah, well, it's
Yes,
supposed to make
because
them.
it lubricates your throat when you're shoving it down it.
I get the concept behind it, but the thought of having that
Wait a minute,
goopy
Matt, say
bread-
that again. It lubricates your throat when you're what?
Shoving it down it.
You might want to do this hot dog eating contest. Maybe you could par that up with that running with the bulls thing. See,
So, and then what? So all the gas helps you keep going a little faster?
I don't know. Jot it down. Put it in the podio. We'll build on it.
Well, that goopy
I just can't. I know.
wet
What's the fun in
bread.
that?
ugh.
Yeah, I know.
No. I don't like hot
It's all
dogs
about the
enough.
sport, though. It's all about the sport.
Okay.
No, I mean with them, they're not concerned about the taste. They're not tasting
Oh
it.
yeah, no, I realize that.
They're just
not even
gobbling
putting
them down.
ketchup or mustard. or
Yeah, they
anything
don't have
on
time
them.
for that.
Yeah.
And you know what the worst part is? It's those Nathan's hot dogs. They're a little bit bigger and a little bit harder. They got the
The
skin on
little
them.
snappy skin on the outside.
Yeah. After about 10 of those, you're like, okay, I'm done. Winner? Guess not. See ya.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, no. Well, how about this? Sticking with the whole, food thing. Uh-huh. I'll put this picture here. One guy is happy as all get out, and the other guy is not too happy at all.
Right.
But apparently, the late blues great Muddy Waters once sang of his favorite substances in the song Champagne and Reefer. But too young to purchase alcohol, these two kids right here elected to pair their marijuana with the popular cereal Fruit Loops. So after they basically got all tanked up on the marijuana, they got all high, they broke into a school to steal Fruit Loops.
Really, a school.
Yeah, I'm guessing they saw them on the counter and go, we need Fruit Loops. And went in there.
Okay.
Yeah. So that wasn't the downside. The reason why they got him was from the school surveillance video was, it might be them, but we're not sure. The thing that really topped it all off was the Facebook page that distributed the image to the community, the police Facebook page. Somebody spotted him and goes, I know who that guy is. So one guy's really happy and the other guy's like, oh boy.
I didn't get my Fruit Loops.
Yeah. So
Okay.
if you do get high, carry your own box of Fruit Loops, I'm thinking.
See, it's been a really long time, but I don't remember it being Fruit Loops that I was looking for.
Was it hot dogs?
No, I don't really remember. Anyway, an
Yeah,
Idaho
normally
woman.
it's some kind of anything they sell at 7-Eleven, right?
Yeah, probably.
Pretty much.
An Idaho woman gave birth while driving to a doctor's appointment. Believe it or not, she was driving herself.
And she popped the kid out,
She popped
walked
the
in
kid.
there carrying the baby.
The weird thing about it was she popped the kid out and had to retrieve her out of her own pants.
Wait a minute.
The
Say that
kid got
again.
tangled
You
up in her
lost me.
pants leg.
She spit it out of pants leg?
Yeah,
Like she had a hole in the pocket.
I guess, yes.
Hey, wait a minute. What's coming out of my cuff over there? Is that an old pair of underwear? No, it's a new kid.
Pretty much, yeah.
Really?
While driving herself to the doctor and also talking to her husband on the phone.
Honestly, I was going to say, and talking on the phone.
Yes, this is a woman who can multitask.
Multitask. Who does that sound like to you? That would be my mother, right? I'm having a heart attack. Where are you going? I'm driving myself to the hospital,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
For heart surgery. Hello? I'll meet you there, I guess. You know.
Yeah. She apparently just decided, well, I guess I better pull over, and retrieved her out of the pant leg. I'm guessing put her on the seat next to her and kept going. I don't know. Ick.
Ick. Well, I mean, this kind of goes with the hot dogs thing and what we were talking about with ooh, this guy's scary, and the whole pit spitting thing. But apparently, this chef has been forced to quit his job because of an uncontrollable fear of baked beans.
What does he think they're going to do, aside from give him gas?
He believes that his rare fear, technically known as leguminophonia,
Yeah, leguminophobia.
yeah, was the result of his brothers throwing beans at him as a child. I get shaky and just have to run if they're anywhere near me, he said.
See, now he would be fun at
I was a pub chef and breakfast was hard. Now, he's holding 3 cans of beans. Doesn't that mean he should be running while he's holding them?
He's okay if they're in the can.
Can.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like somebody's just trying to get some extra publicity.
So what do you think? We should take a quick break?
Sure.
All right. So we'll take a quick break, and then we will be back with a few more stories and our correspondent, Rick Eberle,
Okay.
after these messages.
From our sponsor.
The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, InRavio can get your message out there, and we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is InRavio.com. Paul Brown and the Killing Devils. Alternative progressive rock like you've never heard before. Over 1 million views on YouTube. New York City Village Voice says Paul is a gifted singer, songwriter, and musician with one of the best progressive rock bands on the planet. LA Underground Music Exchange calls him the only modern American band to cover every genre well. Pick up the albums Black Widow Tears, Red Spider, and The Wizard's Dawn, now on iTunes. And get to facebook.com/Killing Devils to keep up with the latest info.
Transmission of lice occurs from being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Like catching a cold or a flu.
You have guaranteed peace of mind in every bottle of Got Lice because all of our products are completely natural,
And organic.
but strong enough to cover all your lice removal needs while being safe and effective. Our professional technicians are specially trained with our exclusive proven technique to successfully comb out head lice. We come right to your home at your convenience.
Whenever you want us.
We bring everything needed to perform a successful and complete comb out while eliminating your head lice. And we leave you with our exclusive complimentary products to use for the next 10 days following our treatment.
For free.
Our technicians also check all family members who have been exposed to lice. Please visit us on our website today at gotlice.co or feel free to call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 646-257-0121.
For over 60 years, Hanson Carpet has put the customer first, providing only the finest quality products and service. And Hanson Carpet is so much more than just carpet. We also carry a wide selection of window blinds and shades, and our licensed and insured technicians can service any of your flooring or window covering needs. Browse our huge selection of laminate, carpet, linoleum, vinyl, and tile. Stop by our showroom today or visit hansoncarpet.com. No matter what your project, Hanson Carpet has got you covered.
And we are back. Two guys in a Chic show. Welcome back to the show. Thanks for joining us.
Hello.
So, do you want to do some stupid news, or should we go to Rick?
Sure. We'll do a couple of stories.
Do a quick couple of stories. We'll go to Rick, and we'll come back.
So, female students at an Arizona university have been offered the chance to earn extra credit in one of their classes by not shaving their armpits.
Really?
Yeah. I'm thinking that's a pretty stupid reason, but believe it or not, yes, that's their extra credit for not
Who
shaving.
checks?
You can tell. Yeah, you can see it, especially on that dark-haired girl.
Is that a boy?
It's 2 boys and 2 girls.
So the boys are shaving their pits, the girls are not.
Correct. The boys apparently have been offered extra credit as well by shaving from the neck down. So they're completely shaved, and the girls are not shaving anything. That's, yeah.
And this is a school.
Yes, this is at a college. Apparently this is...
Oh, this is a college.
Yes.
Yeah. Red flag.
Send me to college.
Do you need to go to college to shave, Matt? Really?
No, I just need to be, I don't know, just join the parties. I'll wear a wig.
Wear a wig.
They're saying that this is a good
I don't
way-
think you can wear a wig on your underarms.
They're saying that this is a good way to learn about societal norms and what's accepted and what's not.
Okay.
And all that sort of thing. So they're actually kind of surprised, some of these kids, on how they're being treated. The girls by their parents and by their boyfriends and all this kind of stuff, because they're giving them a hard time about not shaving. And the boys feel a little weird being practically naked, you know. So that's apparently where it all comes from. Actually, some of the boys were apparently trying to be extra macho about the whole situation, and one of them was using a hunting knife to shave his body hair.
Oh,
just 'cause he had to be
carefully.
a manly man.
Yeah, carefully. Well, you know what? Bodybuilders do shave.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ones that, bodybuilders typically shave just because of, what they're doing. Posing.
Okay.
Or whatever they do. Get Anthony on the phone.
He
Right?
knows all about that.
He's big. Well, how about this? Now, it's kind of scary for me because, not that I'm super concerned, because, I'm not the one shaking his hand, but here's a picture for you. Now, Obama's in Colorado. Now, I don't know what's worse. The fact that there's a picture of him in the street, there's people lining the street here, and he's in the street. He's shaking hands with a guy wearing a horse mask, a horse head, like a whole horse head. You know what I mean? So, first off, shouldn't the Secret Service be all over this guy?
Who
Isn't
he?
that like
Why
a
is he
red-
touching the president kind of a thing?
No, he's wearing a freaking horse head.
Why is that a
Why
bad
is he
thing?
getting close to the president wearing a horse head?
Because he went up to the crowd to shake hands with the people.
But a guy with a horse head?
That's kind of a trend. People the Kardashians actually started this crazy thing.
With what?
The horse head. It was you would walk around. You just walk around with the horse head on, and it kind of trended, and people were just doing it and taking pictures in weird situations. And this one just so happened to meet the president.
Yeah, but it's the president. You want to see, I mean, Secret Service should have been on this guy.
Look at one of his advisors' faces. You can see he's not exactly thrilled with the.
Oh, no, he looks very unhappy. Now, this is just after somebody offered him a hit on a joint. Keep in mind, it's Colorado. It's legal there now.
Yeah.
And he declined, smiling, but still.
I wonder,
Secret
would
Service.
America be upset with him? It's legal in Colorado. If he was in Colorado and
Can't
he
do
did
it.
something that was legal,
Can't do it.
I know. I just wonder.
Yeah.
You think they shouldn't be upset with him about it then?
You would think.
That's, they have no right to be upset with him about it. He was doing what was legal in that place.
Yeah,
Anyways.
but still. I don't think so.
Speaking of trending,
Trending.
yes, there's a new trend, which I did some research to find out, is it really a really new trend? Because there was all this controversy on whether or not it's for real. It's called...
Fat is the new norm?
Wouldn't that be great? No. Actually, it's the new norm. It's just not the new beautiful. No, the new trend is called bubbling. Okay, when you think of bubbling, you kind of think
Fountain?
a fountain or bubbling brook or something like that. Well, it's a little bit more like this next picture. Okay, it's a little similar, more similar to that, but it's actually pointed in another direction. Believe it or not. Give us the next picture, Matt. That is actually a famous rugby player. His name is... What? Matt just figured out what it is. What the heck is his name?
So he's shooting it up.
Yes, he is. Into his own mouth.
Tell me that's not the case, please.
Yes, it is. That is bubbling.
This is
Believe it
the
or
new.
not.
So they did the planking thing, now they're bubbling. Do you have any pictures of girls bubbling?
His name is Carney, by the way. No, I don't know that that's even possible.
That's my point.
Well, no, it's
They would need some sort of an appliance.
correct. A few to get it to,
Angle up.
yeah. Anyway, apparently the whole thing started with these skateboard guys who wanted to get other people to do it, kind of on a lark.
On a lark.
They wanted to basically see if they could get people to do this.
Can we get normal people to do this?
Basically, yes. Can we get other people to do this? So they went around telling people how this was something that's been going on in Australia for years and that their fathers taught them how to do it, the art of bubbling. Yeah, they really laid it on thick.
And these people did it.
They got some people to do it, believe it or not, yes. And this one particular rugby player who, he's a professional rugby player, actually went into a bathroom and kind of as a joke,
And bubbled.
did it. No, you cannot tell him it's last call. Somehow the picture then made it to Reddit and the team found out about it and he got fired and he's done. He's not playing.
Really?
Anymore. Yes.
One thing you got to remember is you do not have to put everything on social media.
Well, he's actually upset that it happened because he did not plan on the picture going anywhere. If you don't plan on the picture ever going anywhere, don't take it. That's about all I can tell you. Don't want anyone to see it, don't do it, or don't take the picture. Anyway, it's so gross.
That is pretty gross. I just, I'm without words. But,
Yes.
people are very gullible, I must say. I was listening to which I thought was very interesting, but I was listening to a terrestrial radio station this morning, and, it's a popular one, but they were answering any one of the listeners' callers. Any questions the listeners had, call in, we'll answer any questions. Personal questions, whatever you got. So they call in, and they're asking all of these questions, and these people, I was very surprised to find out, and these weren't like, 14-year-old kids, but I was very surprised to see that these people that were, 30s, 40s, 50s, all thought that everything that was going on this radio show was real. They bought into the whole thing. Oh, I thought, your wife said that she was going to let you have sex with her and her sister. Yeah. That's the way it goes. Pass the turkey. Oh, by the way, I'm going to have sex with you later. Come on. They're just so gullible. All the stuff and they were surprised when they got the answers. They, very gullible people. I have one more, we'll go to Rick. Now, I know this is probably not in the Shirley Mastic area, but this is Sandy Springs, Georgia.
Okay.
Apparently, police say 3 men stole nearly $2,000 in soap and other personal care items from a CVS store and then made a clean getaway. They just walked in the store, casually grabbed as much personal care items as they could, toothpaste, soap, items like that, and just walked right out.
How many men were it?
3.
3 men carrying $2,000 worth of personal care items in their hands. Not a shopping cart or something
Didn't
like that.
say shopping cart. The cameras caught the images July 1st at the store, apparently. It was probably a gag, but they just walked right out, right past the cashiers. Someone saw them walk out.
That's a lot of stuff.
That's a lot of stuff.
Even if they were buying the $25 little jars of face cream or something, still a lot of stuff to come up with $25,000.
Yeah.
$22,000 worth, whatever. That's a lot.
One customer said, I guess they're clean freaks.
Oh, brother.
Yeah. It's Georgia. Gotta remember. Another one said, I guess they were dirty and needed a shower.
Wow.
So the police, this is Georgia now,
Yeah.
the police are quoted as saying, yeah, we want to catch up with the men and to find out why they took the products.
Okay. That's the only reason, just to find out why.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay. So, let's go to Rick. Rick's got his report for the week.
See what's going on in the world of entertainment.
Thanks, Chuck. Last week, we had a lot of amazing acts came to Long Island, a lot of amazing entertainment events, as usual. Let's talk about a few of them. We had Fat Joe come into the Emporium in Patchogue. Phenomenal show. I think it was close to a full house. All different people from walks of life, reliving the early 2000s when Fat Joe and Ashanti, they used to run the airwaves, and he still got it. So it was a really fun show. And it was a good way to start off the 4th of July weekend. It's actually very rude of me. Hope everyone had a great 4th of July weekend. I had an amazing time upstate at my parents' house, but you don't really care about that, so I'll continue with what I was talking about. We had Freestyle Explosion come in, Stevie B, and all. Judy Torres was added at the last second. It was, again, it was unbelievable. I was looking to put my Cavaricis on. I can't fit into them anymore. Maybe some skids, the Zodiac shoes. No, but Long Island's always been a hotbed for that kind of stuff, and this town was no exception. Freestyle Explosion at Penny Saver Amphitheater, and that was on July 5th. Then last night, I have to tell you, I was at Snoop Dogg at the Space, and that was an unbelievable show. It was Snoop Dogg, Snoop Lion, whatever you want to call him. He came out, he represented. There was rumors that LL Cool J was actually backstage, but he never came out. I was hoping that he was going to come out and do some sort of duo with Snoop, because as you know, Snoop's known for his own act, but then also he's always guesting with everybody. So that was amazing, and big ups to Snoop, and I got a crazy contact high. No, not really. This week, all right, we have the band Perry coming back to, again, the Penny Saver Amphitheater. That's on Friday, July 11th. You'd know them for that song, If I Die Young, and it's a sister and 2 brothers, which is actually something that I can kind of relate to. Being that my sister and I play in the band Iridescence, and we're going to be at the Brick House Brewery in Patchogue this Saturday, July 12th. Also Saturday, July 12th, is the Wings and Beer Fest. A few months ago, I did the Beer Fields Festival with Modest Yahoo over at the Penny Saver as well, and this is kind of it's the same thing, except this time, instead of music, you have wings. So it's just a ton of wings and a lot of beer. And Long Island's really known for a lot of the craft breweries, and that's going to be at Cannon's, Blackthorn, and Rockville Center. Next week, all right, we also have Go-Go Bordello at the Space. That's Friday, July 18th. The Great South Bay Music Festival, all right, that's got Taking Back Sunday, 9 Days, Mo, B.B. King, tons of locals. And of course, there's an after party at the Emporium on Saturday night where you can meet the bands and hang out. And so that's going to be an amazing event that's always put on by Jim Faith down at the Great South Bay in Patchogue. Also Saturday is Dennis DeYoung of Styx. If you want to get your 80s on, that's at the amazing venue, the Paramount in the Huntington. Or if you want something that rocks a little harder, that same night, Saturday the 18th, you can try Anti-Flag, and that's at Revolution in Amityville. You guys can check me out, as always, on Facebook.com/Rick Eberle PR and RickEberle.com for all things Long Island entertainment. Back to you, Chuck and Bonnie.
And we are back.
And that was
Thanks,
it.
Rick.
Okay, so Ferguson, Montana.
Rick's always up, isn't he?
Yes, he is. He's a very happy guy.
Every time we see him, he's always up. I don't really see Rick down. He's always up. It's happening.
Oh, Matt, you're terrible.
Is he? He's like the same height as me. Is he? Is he?
You're terrible, Matt.
I like Rick. He's just, you know.
He's very
very
happy
up.
guy.
Okay, maybe good things come in small packages. Ba-dum-bum.
Okay.
All right, well,
Ferguson, Montana.
Ferguson, Montana, that's a place.
Yes, believe it or not.
Okay.
This woman found out that her $810 a month dream home in Ferguson was actually a nightmare after seeing a documentary about serial killers on the A&E network. Turns out that her house, the house she was living in, was the home that serial killer Maury Travis used as a torture chamber. Believe it or not.
And who's Maury Travis?
I don't know, never heard of him. Authorities believe Travis killed between 12 and 20 women, and that many of them died in the basement of the home.
Wow.
And then he hanged himself in jail in 2002.
So that's why it was so cheap.
Well, she's paying $810 a month in rent for this house. Okay, she was freaked out by what had happened in the basement. She was even more rattled when she realized that the dining room table was the same one seen in crime scene photos.
Oh, man. With the bloody knife on it.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, my God. Would you be able to live in a house like that?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
If you knew somebody.
If I knew somebody just died, well, you know, it happens. It's no big deal.
I don't know.
No, it doesn't. It's no big deal. But if you knew somebody died violently or many people at the hands of someone else, no, I don't think I could do it.
Chuck Manson's little getaway there?
Exactly. No, I don't think I could do that.
No?
No.
What about you, Matt? Can you make that? No, Matt's like, absolutely not.
Not if like anybody died or just like violent death.
I don't know.
Matt would not be able to concentrate on the running of the bulls in a house with people like that.
I think I would be fine with it. Just, you know, as long as I don't know. Like, it's never really happened for me yet, so. I think it would be a problem. I mean, if they were murdered,
Well, that's what I'm saying. If it was a violent death or a torture thing or something like that, I don't think I'd be good
Well,
with
would
it.
you move into the Amityville house around the corner?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not. I know it's not haunted and all that kind of stuff. I'm aware of that. But I just don't think that I'd want to live there knowing that many people died violently. But if, you know, if your little old grandmother passed away in her sleep or something.
Right. Or even if, like, your house was a home invasion and you were murdered, like, people were murdered. Okay, that was like 1 in a million. Like, I'm good. Just get
Really?
a steam cleaner and make it happen.
Clorox!
Like, we don't need to change. We can change out the carpet. Like, this is all right.
Okay.
Just lower the rent a couple $100.
It's all about the closet and the bathroom. I mean,
I love it. Now, how about this? Somebody committed suicide there. The reason why I
Obviously,
bring
they
this
didn't
up.
want to be there, so
What's that? They're not going to be there
their
anymore.
soul won't be there anymore. They wanted to get out.
Well, the reason why I bring this up is because we may be outdoors, don't you know? So a friend of mine has an apartment. He's like, but I don't know if you want to stay there. Why? Because the girl that was there, she hung herself in the shower.
Isn't it amazing how girls always kill themselves in a place that's easy to clean? I do.
There was a girl I went to high school with, and she threw herself. You might remember this. She threw herself down a flight of stairs. Actually, no. Her mother threw her down a flight of stairs
Yeah.
because she
Makes
thought she
more
was
sense.
possessed by the devil.
Yeah, that makes more
Right.
sense because girls don't kill themselves in a messy way.
Aren't most teenage girls possessed by the devil?
Yes.
Isn't that like it
Well,
comes
that's because the
with
devil is starting to leak out of them at that point.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
Oh, now we're talking the movie Carrie. Okay.
Yes.
Well,
And what about you, Kev? I got to ask Kevin this.
Okay.
What about you, Kev?
For me, it's a solid maybe.
Really?
Yeah, like,
Wouldn't you be concerned about the zombies getting you?
no, that's...
That would be the
That's a
deciding factor to make him stay. We have zombies? I'm in.
No, like, if somebody killed themselves in, like, a room, I probably wouldn't use the room anymore. I'd still use the rest of the house, but not the room. But, like, I don't know.
Pretty soon you'd be standing by the front door with your umbrella in your hand going, where do I go now? I mean, I'm thinking pretty much every house, somebody's passed away, right? A grandma, a grandpa, somebody,
Yeah,
right?
but not every house has had a violent death.
Right, true.
So I think I'm good there. I don't think I could deal with the violent. Maybe one violent, but the group thing, no, definitely not.
So in other words, if you go looking at a house and there's bullet holes in the wall, you're probably not
I'm
going
done.
there. Yeah, okay.
No, I'm not looking at that one.
That
Well,
was-
they say that this shouldn't have been a surprise to this woman, because as it turns out, the landlord is actually the killer's mother.
Really?
Really? Yes. Yeah. They finally said, okay, you can break the lease, but yeah, they didn't even want to let her break the lease. She was like, I can't stay here. This is terrible. 20 women were tortured in the basement. She's like, no, you have to stay.
So non-disclosure, and it was the,
Apparently, for rental properties, especially in Montana, it's not necessarily a thing you absolutely have to do.
do you have to disclose it in other places?
Yeah, some places you do.
If there's a violent death?
Yeah, some
Why?
places you do. Because they freak some people out.
But if you don't know about it, it's not freaking you out. Right or wrong?
Yeah, I guess so. All right, I got one more for you.
Okay.
Your dream place. See, we go from violent death to something wonderful.
Burger
You've been
heaven.
saying, no, you've been saying forever that you want your own island, right?
I do.
Okay, well, I can't get you your own island, but I
No?
have found a village in Italy that is for sale.
I don't know if I want to be surrounded by that many Italians. I'm pretty much dealing with that now.
Yeah, but it's a whole village. You could put a fence up. It's a village.
And what about when the villagers start throwing meatballs over the fence? What do I do then?
I'm thinking there aren't that many people there.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
Small town.
Yes, it's a small town.
I could take over one box of SpaghettiOs. I could pretty much take over the whole village.
I don't know. It's called Borgata Calzazio.
Okay.
Okay, it's on. It's
That's
actually,
a little tightly packed. I think I could buy the whole town for about $50.
I don't know how big the whole town is.
Is that the town?
That's part of it. Yeah. I don't know how big it is, but it's listed on eBay right now for $333,000
For the whole town?
for the whole town. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, to me, it looks like a house dump. It looks like a place where they bring houses and just dump them. Doesn't it? Look at it.
Yeah.
Do you see any houses you can move right into?
No,
I didn't even see any windows on them.
they were boarded up.
There's not boarded. Well, some of them have doors on them, but looks like I guess they leave the windows open.
So you go in with a big bulldozer and just knock the whole damn thing down.
The
put up a
bulldozer
big
is going to
old
cost me
fence.
more than the town. I guess the windows are open so they can yell out the window, Anthony, Prince Spaghetti Day.
Oh my
No?
God.
Where is this in proximity to any other town in Italy?
It's near Turin.
How big is the whole town? Does it
I
say?
don't know. No, I don't know. Don't know how big it is.
Couple thousand acres?
I don't know.
All right.
But it's near Turin.
We'll look into it. It's on
And
eBay.
since that, since you're into the whole Bible stuff too.
A lot of people are into the Bible stuff.
Yeah, but
It's called religion.
Turin. Does that ring any bells for you?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay.
The Shroud of.
There you go.
Well, now that we're talking about this, I got to talk about the next story here, real
Now
quick.
we got to go. All right, go ahead, quickly.
All right. Well, apparently a sleeping Seattle family got a rude awakening at 2 a.m. in the morning when they heard someone smash through their front door. So the freaked out family woke up, and then they heard the odd sound of someone loudly reciting Bible scripture from downstairs. So the wife called 911. Her husband brandishing a baseball bat, and the family with 2 young children hid upstairs. The husband looked downstairs, and he saw a naked guy in the house reciting scripture. Apparently, he was high on LSD.
Was he wearing a crown of thorns?
No, did not have any crown.
Oh, well.
But after a brief chase down the street, they arrested him.
I'm sorry, just picture
With his
that.
schmeckle swinging in the breeze.
Yeah.
Matt running of the Bulls. Ugh. That's what I get out of Matt. You know you're going to be using it.
That and Brickham.
Brickham.
almost sounds like what you would do to the Salem witches.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
no,
does
that's-
sound like something like that. Right, Stoneham, yeah.
Yeah,
All right, so I'll leave you with that. Running of the Bulls and Brickham. Work on it.
right.
Okay, we'll take suggestions from the viewers next week.
Okay. And come back in a couple hours for Nerdgasm. They're
Nerdgasm.
talking Planet of the Apes tonight.
Great. Awesome. Be there. Don't miss it. It's an AP time. Thank you, Kev. Thank you, Matt in the booth. We'll see you guys next week.
Have a good
It